What's up everybody? Today we're going to be playing a game called Slay the Spire. Now I've watched a lot of people play this game. I played this game a little bit and I gotta say it's very fun. And yeah, let's just jump into it. There's three classes: Ironclad, Silent, Defect. These guys, they have different cards from each other. How this game works, let me explain that real fast by the way. Let's just jump into one of these. Go Ironclad for the first episode. You start with a deck. Strikes, defends, bash, that kind of thing. It depends on the character. You have different cards. You start with the same starter deck. And how it works is you get 3 energy at the start of a turn. You use the energy to play these kinds of cards. And we'll show you that in a little bit. In the beginning, after you've kind of like gone through a couple games, this big whale named Niao shows up, and he gives you a couple of choices. So you can choose uncommon colorless cards, which colorless cards can show up in every class. Max HP, obviously, max HP, you get more of it. Losing max HP for 250 gold. These options are all the top 3 aren't always the same, by the way. The bottom one is always this, but the top 3 change a lot. And you'll probably see that. I'm gonna go with uncommon colorless card over these options. There is shops where you spend money. There's a couple of those early on, so this one's not that bad of an option, but in general I just kind of like colorless cards, so I'm gonna go with that. Alright, vulnerability. Enemy creatures take 50% more damage. Very nice. So we're gonna be looking for a path that we can go down. I kind of want to go fight this guy, so we're gonna go along this path to the right side. Now here's an example of how it works. So this enemy's attacking. If I use block, it only lasts for that turn. I have 10 block, so he's gonna deal 1 damage to me. Then I can deal 6 damage to him. And my starting relic is at the end of combat, I heal for 6 HP. Trip. 0 mana, applies some vulnerability, just means all of our 6 attack strikes now deal 9 damage. Very nice. Pumping out a lot of extra damage to this jawworm. And then at the end you get money as well as a card reward selection. So out of these, there's nothing that I'm super interested in. Maybe Sword Boomerang, just as like a little bit of extra damage. Yes, we definitely want to take the gold idol. Enemies drop extra gold. It's super good to get it this early as well. We're just going to take some damage because we got a lot of health, and we're probably going to be able to heal a bunch up. You spot a loose brick within a pillar that catches your eye. Oh, cool. Okay, so I actually did this event earlier and got a ritual dagger. So this is going to be a very overpowered run. I want to put something good in it, is the thing, so that it's powerful for the next character. I mean, with Ritual Dagger already, this is just so strong. So I'm gonna put Trip in for the next one. That is really cool. I did not expect to see that there. So Ritual Dagger, whenever you kill an enemy, you get this card upgrades its damage by 5. So check this out. If we kill this enemy, now it does 20 damage. It exhausts, which means that you can only play it once per combat. But getting it that early is pretty much game over. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to lose this run unless we get really unlucky or make some pretty terrible mistakes. Dropkick would have been nice if we still had Trip. Whirlwind is just generally pretty good. It's a good AoE card. I'll take it. Remove a card from our deck. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna get a strike. We already have some extra attacks. We're pretty aggressive in this deck, so it'd be useful to get some extra cards out. I'm gonna upgrade Whirlwind just because it's a really solid card. Okay, this guy. If you deal any damage to him, he'll wake up, and then the fight actually starts once he wakes up. So let's Sword Boomerang and Whirlwind as well as drink an attack potion. Bludgeon, fantastic, gonna deal a lot of damage to this guy. We're hoping to get the ritual dagger off on this guy. That's the plan. I'm gonna double defend one strike because this guy is pretty low. We want to save as much HP as we can. Dang, unfortunately we can't get the ritual dagger as a kill. That really stinks. I would have loved to have done that. Maybe we should have attacked him twice there to open that option up. We'll take a shrug it off. It just provides better defense than some of the other options there. Let's go for upgrading Sword Boomerang. Sword Boomerang is not a great card unless we get some strength. Meat on the Bone versus the Key. So that if you get all 3 keys, you can fight the end boss, the heart. Meat on the Bone is pretty good relic. If we ever fall behind, it'll help us heal a lot. So I think it just makes sense to keep that. Ooh, okay. We're shuggering off for sure. And I think we're just going to be double striking this front dude. And this is going to be tricky. It's a good thing we have a whirlwind because it deals a lot of damage. And we're going to need it. Yep, double defend there. Blocks one of their attacks, but the other guy still hits. Pretty brutal. And this turn pretty much has to be whirlwind. Just deal damage to all of them. And we gotta hope that we can get out of this alive. We do have that ritual dagger, which is amazing because the ritual dagger this early, normally you can't get that until like at least 2nd floor, so getting it this early is gonna make our lives way easier in terms of defeating these guys, because we'll be able to scale it up to ridiculous levels of damage. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to take out either of these guys. I'm just gonna split the damage. We're gonna definitely try to get a ritual dagger off this game on probably this guy right here if we draw it. If not, then we won't. There we go. And then finish. So ritual dagger is very strong now. We got runic dodecahedron. Not very useful almost ever, just because it's really hard to get full HP. Who is our boss? Slime boss. So we are interested in damage, but I don't know if we want to take another sword boomerang. Yeah, I guess let's do it. Shrug it off and defend. Both got upgraded, that's very nice. Let's upgrade the sword boomerang, otherwise it's not worth taking really. Alright. Is that a kill? That is not a kill. So we're going to be trying to upgrade this card every chance we get, even if it takes a little bit of damage to do it. And this is going to deal 16. Definitely worth it. Another 16. Sure, why not? Keep him low in case we need to kill him one turn. So we are going to hold off, because the idea is that if we can get this ritual dagger upgraded, it's going to be better for us. There we go. Took a little extra damage, but I think it's worth it to get that thing more powerful. Gain energy, not the worst, not the best. Whenever you lose HP, gain strength. Not really gonna help us. 8 damage to all enemies. Good card, but we already have a whirlwind, so I don't think we need it. Okay, here we go. Whirlwind looks really good, but the problem is then I don't get a ritual dagger. So I'm actually going to be taking some damage in order to try to get the ritual dagger. So could have just won the fight outright, but then my ritual dagger wouldn't have been upgraded, and I really do want to upgrade it. So I'm going to stick around in this fight despite taking the extra damage so that we can get this thing going. Clothesline is a decent option. Yeah, I'll take a clothesline. It makes some of the other cards that we can get a little bit better. Bash or clothesline? Probably clothesline. I am not a huge fan of bash. I know that it's like decent, Vulnerability is good, don't get me wrong. I just don't like how expensive it is. It's the main reason. Alright, so this slime boss will split when he gets to 50% HP. So I think let's break him up and then try to get some kills with the ritual dagger. As always, guys, just trying to forward that ritual dagger. Whirlwind is gonna super hard carry us this fight, deal lots of damage to these guys. This does 35, instantly kill that back guy, no problem. And let's just forward as much damage as we can onto that front slime, split him as low a value as we can. And yeah, this fight's pretty much over. Not bad. So that's normally, the boss fights are normally a lot harder than that, but we're pretty dang lucky this game. Gain energy, but gain vulnerability, deal damage to bad guys, get a burn in your discard. This is a pretty good card. Do we need it is the question though. And honestly I feel like we don't really need it. Let's see what our boss chest relics are. Snecko Eye, Fusion Hammer, and Black Star. So we have upgraded basically everything that we have right now that's important. So Fusion Hammer is something we consider. Fusion Hammer, of course, you get extra energy, but you can't smith at rest sites anymore. So we wouldn't be able to upgrade things, at least not the normal way. But we would get extra energy, which is something we probably want as Whirlwind. Alternatively, we've got Snecko Eye, which is not the worst. We've got Whirlwind, Bash, Clothesline in here. So there's a couple of high cost cards. Snecko Eye randomizes the cost of cards from either 0 to 3. So the more high cost cards you have, the better. You also draw 2 extra cards, which is a very powerful effect every single turn. And Black Star elites drop an additional relic when defeated. Black Star is very good, but the question is, will we even be strong enough to take out elites without energy? I kinda don't think we will. We either gotta go Fusion Hammer or gotta go Snecko. Now, if we had more high cost things, I would be more inclined to pick Snecko. But I think Fusion Hammer is just the best choice, even though we can't upgrade, which does suck. We got a lot of upgrades out of the way in the first floor though, so I'm gonna go with that. It's not a guarantee win, but it's something. We'll have to see how it goes. We're definitely gonna want to hit a shop because we didn't go to any shops last time. Also want to fight some elites. So one elite there, another elite there, one elite there, another elite there. It's kind of quite a lot of rests though. Is there another option? This elite. There's not a lot of great options in this one, guys. I'm gonna go for this shop. No, this shop, and then fight one elite, I think, because we don't really want the rests. I mean, we can always change our plan later on. Oh yeah, we've got full HP, so the Decahedron's active. That's pretty good. Big damage on the Whirlwind. Hopefully we draw Ritual Dagger, and we can finish the fight with that. Oh, that's so good. That is 40 damage. Yep, we got it. We want to be upgrading that Ritual Dagger as much as we can. It's going to be huge for us. Getting it that early, we can just start killing bad guys like left and right. Unfortunately, this guy's got a lot of plated armor. We have to break through it at some point, else we're just never gonna take this guy down. And do we want to gain? Yeah, let's gain 5 block. That way, if we defeat this guy without taking more damage, we will have a kill. There we go. We'll get our HP back and try to keep this Decahedron going as long as we can. So things we're looking to put into this deck is strength, so that our sword boomerangs get better. I think it's just Whirlwind, and then we try to get back to Ritual Dagger. It does kind of stink to get it that early, but okay, so this guy just confused me. We got some pretty decent effects though. like all that stuff. Alright, now he's dealing a lot of damage. So we want to block. We want to clothesline to weaken him. And we're just going to keep blocking. Hopefully we can get our Ritual Dagger. I don't want to take too much damage. Is 5 damage on the Ritual Dagger worth not having any extra energy? Kind of feel like it's not. Did really want to upgrade that Ritual Dagger, but I don't think we had a lot of great opportunities for it. So Shrug It Off, Inflame, both very good. Inflame just is so good with these sword boomerangs and also with Whirlwind that I feel like we probably should just go with it, even though we can't upgrade it. It's just a very strong card. Ginger, no longer become weakened, that's very good, as well as Jutsu Bracelet. Nothing else that stands out in particular in this shop. Kinda just want to get those two. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh, they're both attacking, so I don't know if there's any way we can keep our full HP, sadly. The good news is we're very likely to get a Ritual Dagger off in this fight. Because all we need to do is, yeah, kill one of them. Let's kill the front guy because he's way stronger. And focus our attacks on the back guy. We got this fight in the bag basically. Sword Boomerang now deals 20 damage for 1 energy. Very powerful. And that is just the benefit of having... We're gonna rest here, which isn't the worst because we actually get full HP and another choice of cards. True Grit's not bad. I'll actually take a True Grit. It lets us exhaust some cards. And I think let's hit this elite. Feeling pretty good. Let's Shrug It Off. True Grit a defense. Do one more defend and put some vulnerability on the back. It's the back slaver. So we're gonna take some damage, so Decahedron is not gonna be active, unfortunately. We can Ritual Dagger this dude, get rid of him, and then Whirlwind, which gets very close to killing this guy as well as damaging the front. We could have also just did a Whirlwind there and cleared the back guy, but I'd rather increment the Ritual Dagger while we can. Inflame and Sword Boomerang, and then Double Strike for the lethal. Gambling Chip, very nice. Second Inflame, I think it's probably right. The more strength we get in this deck, the stronger we get. Generally good. Impervious is a very nice card. It's just, if you see an Impervious, you take an Impervious, I think, because it's 2 energy and a lot of the time you can just block for the whole turn. Then I think we're gonna go this chest, go for the elite. Bag of Preparation is very good, especially with Gambling Chip. So I don't think I can pass it up. And okay, this is the event where you get the Ritual Dagger. This one is gonna be way weaker than the other one. Is it worth it to have 2 though? Might be worth it. I think it's probably worth. It's just a good card, even if you don't get it upgraded that much. So we want this Inflame for sure. Oops, we want that Inflame. Probably don't want defense. Maybe we do. That 1 defense covers both of these guys. We definitely, I think, want to double Inflame. And we'll just kill this guy and defend. So that way we're not... Oh wait, we had Ginger. Maybe we didn't need to kill that guy. Oh well. Let's Shrug It Off, get some defense. Use our Sword Boomerangs. And I'll just defend. Defend as much as we can. So we're trying to deal a bunch of damage to this guy. Hopefully we draw some more damage. There we go. Trying to deal as much damage to this guy as we can, so that we can get a Ritual Dagger kill on him. And it looks like we got it. 96. Easy. Alright, so our Ritual Dagger is getting huge, which is really good. Prayer Wheel, normal enemies drop an additional card reward, so that's really strong. We'll be able to find all the things we want. Strength Potion is really good in this deck because of the Sword Boomerangs. Feed. This is a pretty good card, but we already have 2 Ritual Daggers. I don't know if we want another feed. Yeah, probably not. We don't want to put too many attacks in the deck or else it becomes a lot weaker. This is a chance to upgrade all these, which I think we can't pass up because we can't upgrade anything. So getting a lot of free upgrades is just hugely good. Okay, so do we open the coffin? This could give us a curse. Curses could be, well, Writhe is innate. Our opening hand, we have Gambling Chip though, so it doesn't matter that much if we get it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Oh, and the Paper Frog is so powerful too. It makes vulnerability way stronger. Okay, because we have the Paper Frog, I'm gonna keep the Bash, and we're gonna Inflame, Bash, Strike. And look at that, this guy's already taken a huge amount of damage. All we gotta do is shrug it off. Hope we get kind of lucky with some of these Sword Boomerangs, and we'll just kill one of these guys with the dagger. There we go. We took 1 damage. Not ideal, but it's not that big of a deal. And we still have this Ritual Dagger. So I'm just gonna snipe that guy with the Ritual Dagger, and let's do 1 defend and then just Whirlwind. Just want to kill this guy off as soon as we can now. That's the next goal. So just looking for... Yep, that's enough. Here we go. Oh crap. I accidentally took a card really quick by just spam clicking. It's Thunderclap, which because of Paper Frog is actually okay. Not a bad choice, but I wish I would have seen that before it got picked. Shrug it off. Probably just a good card. We can rest to get more energy, but I feel like we're not gaining very much from that, so I'm just gonna take the other key, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to make it to the key. Don't know yet, but pretty confident. So I'm gonna Inflame, weaken him, and Strike. I don't think we're gonna be able to Ritual Dagger on this guy, but for the chance that we could gain some value, I'm gonna do it, just because I feel like we're really powerful already. You know what, I probably should have used the Strength Potion. I'm probably going to want it this fight, because the champ is a pretty difficult target. I'm going to defend, Thunderclap, Sword Boomerang, a lot of damage. Alright, and this looks like Thunderclap, Strike, Whirlwind to me. Just deal a bunch of damage. We're about to trigger this guy's attack move, so we want to decrease the damage that he deals to us first though. So if we damage this guy enough, he's gonna trigger his big buff turn, which makes him a lot harder to kill. That being said, I still think we want to just load as much damage into this guy as we can. Yeah, so he's buffing right now, and we just want to go as hard into him as we can, try to take him down. So we do have some vulnerability right now. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Luckily we've got Impervious, as well as Shrug It Off. That's a lot of damage. Do we want to just throw the dagger in? Choices. I think we want to True Grit a Strike. Just defend a lot more, because we're not going to have vulnerability, so whatever he follows this up with is going to be much easier to deal with. Keeping these daggers just in case I can get a kill with one of them. If I get a chance to kill him sooner, I will, but the potential for the value is high. That's why I'm doing that. I'm going to deal a bunch of damage with that Sword Boomerang, and keep defending. And it looks like we got this fight in the bag. So, shouldn't speak too soon though. That's 18 times 2, so that's 36. Which means if we double defend here, we will survive until the next turn. I'm I'm being pretty greedy trying to get these ritual daggers off, but there we go. I really did want to upgrade them. it was getting a little sketchy. Double tap, pretty dang good, I think. We've got whirlwind as well as ritual daggers that will soon be. I mean, this one's at 70, this one's at 24. They're both pretty strong. Yeah, I'll take a double tap. And more energy is pretty good. I like Cursed Key out of these options. This is not very good, considering we already have the hammer. Just makes rest sites useless. This is just really underwhelming. It would heal us for 12 HP, which is okay, but I like the key more. Tons of energy to use our whirlwind and double taps on. Alright, so Donu and Deka should be a breeze. All we need to do is, oh wait, did I mess that up? We need to get, no, just kidding. We have to get one of these chests. We have to take the sapphire key. Hopefully it's not really good and we're missing out. It looks like we have lethal on this enemy right now. Yeah, bash and then, oh, plenty. Okay, block potion. Probably want that over the plated armor. We are not in fights for very long. Neither of these seem very good. Upgraded thunderclap, still not that good. I think we've got a lot of attacks, so it's not super worth. Do we want the red mask? If you spend your gold here, you can get the red mask. I don't know if we want it. I mean, we do want it, but not for all of our gold when there's a shop coming up. I'm going to remove those. We're going to bash one of these guys, shrug it off, inflame. I should have inflamed first, that was a mistake. And probably just sword boomerang defend. Take 1 damage, which sucks, because then we won't have the extra energy. Deal some damage. And unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get Ritual Dagger off this time, but oh well. Heavy Blade, not bad, but we've already got other things to do a bunch of damage for us, so I don't know if we need that necessarily. Flex is pretty good. I could see a flex fitting. That being said, I don't think we need a flex either. Let's check this shop out. Leo's Waffle. Not that useful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like any of these. Power Potion, I guess, is pretty good, but I mean, we don't really need energy. We've got a lot of energy. Let's just remove a card. What do we want to remove? Honestly, probably just a strike, because that way we can get better defense. We've got a lot of ways to deal damage. We don't have as many ways to heal. So we're gonna keep the thunder, or we're gonna keep that one. We don't need the strike. Gonna keep the thunderclap. Don't need the impervious. There we go. I'm gonna inflame, shrug it off, thunderclap, and then just take this guy down. And let's see how this goes. So we've got double tap whirlwind, which is really powerful. It's an insta win. That being said, it will also we'll also take a lot of damage from that front guy. So I don't think we want to do that just yet. I think we're gonna double tap, attack the back dude, and then True Grit Whirlwind. I would like to sword boomerang here, but it's not gonna help us really. We just need to get rid of this back guy and then deal with this spike slime carefully. So there's a way to kill the back guy. And now we just want to defeat this guy without taking damage, right? So all that means is we defend as much as we can, and then deal damage when we get chances like this. This guy's at 17 HP, so we wanna, he's gonna deal 9 damage to us, so we're gonna take him down. Cool. And that's how you take down those kinds of guys. You gotta be careful with them. Uppercut is a good card. True Grit, though, is upgraded already. Definitely would like to do that. Let's clear these things. We want Bash, Inflame. Do we want Clothesline? No, we don't need Clothesline. Alright, let's shrug it off, Inflame. Double tap Bash on this front dude. And actually we need to defend, so we'll remove that there. Front guy is very weak, and then the other two, actually maybe I should have hit the back. Choices. Okay, inflaming first, then shrugging it off. I'm gonna just impervious because then I won't take any damage this turn. Sword boomerang, just to kind of deal some damage. And let's just hit that guy. Kind of unlucky with that, but I think we're fine. We got both ritual daggers in here as well as like thunderclap, so that'll be easy finishing on both of these. There we go. A lot of upgrades. Limit break. Yeah, with some inflames already, or with some sword boomerangs already in the deck, I think limit break just makes a lot of sense. Does it really matter? Either of these are basically the same. I wouldn't mind adding some colorless cards, but I don't want to take any damage. Finesse. Blind also just okay. Finesse or blind. This doesn't ever do that much. Couple block. This weakens, which has a lot more potential, but we've got so much energy. I don't know. It doesn't really help or hurt us. It's a slight help. Pretty neutral though, all things considered. Okay, so we are gonna be, let's see, 16 plus 11. We're gonna be impervious, inflame, limit break, sword boomerang, something like that. So we don't need either of these really. Impervious, inflame, limit break. Do we double tap thunderclap? Probably. Makes a lot of sense. Get a lot of AoE, get some vulnerability for next turn, and defend ourselves. Very nice. We're gonna wait a minute. That doesn't help. Cool. We can kill 2 off and then ritual dagger the 3rd, which will actually count as a charge towards ritual dagger. Nah, we don't need any of those cards. So we got elite there. Elite, elite. Looks pretty good. Elite, question marks, elite. Ah, I forgot about the curse thing. So we have to open this because we have to get the sapphire key. What curse did we get again? We got pain. Oh, that's a bad curse. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get it removed. We definitely don't want pain in our opening hand. Actually, we do because we can... No, we don't. Okay, we don't want that. Actually, I don't mind having that there. Let's get rid of all this. Let's look for some strength. If we can get some more strength on the opening turn, that'll be good. Unfortunately, we didn't. So let's thunderclap. Sword, or weakness, strike, double sword boomerang. Puts a decent amount of damage on. We want to find our strength fast, so that's going to be a big help. And bash, strike. I don't think I need to worry about the value. I'd rather just get the damage. Oh, he has slow. I probably should have played another thing there. Inflame, finesse, defend, and I guess double tap strike. Kind of a weak turn. We definitely need a stronger turn coming up. Thunderclap, strike. Is this enough? It is. Wow. Okay, that ritual dagger getting very, very useful. And we're gonna have to hope one of these question marks allows us to remove a curse, or we can just keep getting it in an opening hand. That works too. Finesse, there's no reason not to keep it. It just gives us 2 block. We need a little bit of defense, so I don't mind keeping that. Double tap if we get Whirlwind, but go with this? Yeah, let's go with that. See what else we get. Shrug it off first. Let's finesse second. Sword Boomerang next. So we need to see, let's see, we have 16 incoming damage, which means we just need 1 defend. And let's start attacking this Repulsor. If we don't kill this Repulsor, we're gonna have so many dazed in our draw pile, and then we'll just be in big trouble. Okay, so 33. Let's inflame first, not that it's gonna affect anything. Defeat that guy with the Ritual Dagger. Defeat that guy, burn the daze. Didn't really matter. Now, the biggest threat I think on the field is that Spiker over there. Luckily, actually, just kidding, this is pretty bad. We're just gonna have to take some damage. Oh, and we didn't even kill this guy. That was like least optimal situation possible for us there. Metallicize, not a bad card, but at the same time not a great card. Actually, you know what? It'll be good in the final fight, as well as Shrug It Off. It'll also be good in the final fight. Not a bunch of a reason not to. Lose a strength potion for a relic, lose some gold. Yeah, we are not going to a shop anytime soon. Upgrade all cards. You can no longer heal. That's appealing. Because we don't take a ton of damage that often. Can we win? I mean, we're not going to go through this and the heart if we do that, I don't think. Like, our deck's pretty good, but it's not invincible. Oh, pain. Such a bad curse. I'll just double tap Whirlwind. That pain curse is no good. Alright, so we can strike now, deal 19 damage. Yeah, I guess. We still got some Ritual Daggers, so we got loads of damage potential. Cool. Now all we're trying to do is defeat this guy, which will inflame, pop a Sword Boomerang, and probably just Ritual Dagger him down. Ritual Dagger, absolutely killing it this run. Let's fight one more elite. Ooh, this guy's gonna be a bit tricky. Okay, we got Shrug It Off and a defend and Metallicize, so pretty set for that. I'm just gonna inflame, Shrug It Off. This guy is dealing 18 damage, so we just need 1 defense. I'm gonna burn that right there, then I'll Thunderclap Whirlwind. Start getting some damage on this guy. Hopefully he doesn't have an attack this turn, and he doesn't. Finesse. Let's True Grit a strike out of the deck. Sword Boomerang. He's intangible, so we can only do 1 damage at a time this turn, unfortunately. That being said, I smell disgusting lethal. Ooh, so much damage. Alright. Here it comes. Only thing left to do is to rest, get ourselves up to full HP. Do we want Iron Wave as just like value? I mean, it's not bad, right? It's just like a defense. Would we add a defense in the deck? Nah, we're good. Okay, Donu and Deka. We need to take down Donu quickly. I don't think we need Impervious. I'ma just do that for now. We'll go Shrug It Off, Inflame, Defend plus. I guess we'll drink a Power Potion. Metallicize, probably pretty good. Keeps our perfect, as well as that gives us more energy. for next turn. And I think it's probably just a whirlwind here, to be honest. Just get damage on both of them. Pretty strong. This guy has just buffed their strength, which is a problem. Because, yeah, we don't have a lot of good ways to do anything about that. I'm gonna block as much as we can. This is 26, so I think we'll use our block potion here. So let's double our strength, because why not? This guy's got a bunch of health. Unfortunately, we don't have any good way to deal with that. Let's just kind of hit this back guy. Once we take Donu out, the fight's really not that bad. So we should have it here in a second. We can easily kill Donu if we really want. We can double tap, bash. That might be the best play. Strike it, finesse, and it'll just metallicize to get some block for next turn. Oh, that's a bad draw. Wow, we're gonna end up taking a lot of damage. Ooh, that was a very bad draw. Well, let's clothesline and whirlwind. This fight's basically over from here. I don't see any way that this Deca can take us down. Let's just kind of defend. Oh, and that hit us exactly where we get extra strength. That was secretly the most brilliant play. Alright, let's finish this fight. There we go. So, will we be able to take down the heart from this? Next question we have to find out. Approach the door. Alright, final act. We get to rest, which is discover a card. Nothing really that useful. Go to the shop, easily removing that pain. We've got Kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain a dex, 100% taking that. Entropic Brew, 100% taking that. What else? Is there anything up here that we'd like? Not really. We could also just get like a potion or two. Sadistic Nature. Is that gonna be good for us? Probably not. Honestly, there's not really any of these that I can think of. I think that's everything. The Kunai is very good. It's gonna give us a lot more power in the following battle. Yeah, let's just go for it. We have to take out these 2 spire dudes. So Whirlwind is useful. They're doing a decent amount of damage, so having some True Grits is good. Actually, we have Impervious. So let's just try to find some strength. That's, yeah, not enough to deal with Impervious. Deal 30 damage to everybody. Is that good enough? Final fight, guys. Alright. I'm gonna move that, and these 2. I'll keep the bash. Okay. Drink strength potion, entropic brew, a artifact, and another strength potion. Very nice. Let's drink the artifact now, as well as... Do we want to limit break right now? Yeah, let's limit break. Bash and thunderclap. Okay guys, so we need to be as defensive as we can here. Enemy's gonna be trying to mess us up. Shrug it off. Defend. Sword boomerang. Whirlwind. Enemy deals 30 damage this turn. Ouch. Okay, as well as 24 damage. So let's metallicize, true get rid of a slime, inflame, double tap, sword boomerang. Alright. Not bad. Definitely taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna drink Am I? Yeah, I am. It doesn't matter that much. It's still blocking the same amount of damage either way, whether I do it now or later. Though perhaps I should have delayed. No, it doesn't matter because I can use this first, take 1 damage, get the extra strength. Use clothesline, strike. There we go. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this in time. We have... It's a race against the clock at this point. He's dealing 36 damage, which means we're still alive. We want to absorb as much of that damage as we can. Okay, so we are barely alive. And double tap whirlwind. Yep, for the kill. Nice. There we go, guys. Defeating the heart. Alright. And that actually did our final unlock for us in the Ironclad. Blue Candle, Dead Branch, Singing Wool. Nice. Anyway, guys, that was just a little kind of rundown of Slay the Spire. I enjoy this game quite a bit. I'm probably not going to be doing too many of these videos, but every once in a while. Pretty cool. It's a early access game. You should check it out in Steam if you haven't already. Very fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again later.